the most realistic online racing sim ever made. This is iRacing. Detailed laser scan tracks, fully dynamic real-world cars, and over 50 series to choose from. 6 online world championships offering over $100,000 in annual prizes. This is the original esport racing game. This is iRacing.
Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Turn 3 Racing Network, as tonight we're here with the OP Racing Premier Super Speedway Series, as we are in our final round of the Championship 8 here at the Legacy Daytona track for the Bumpy Road 250. That's a mouthful, and I still haven't even said what my name is, so qualifying is underway. The 44 of Anthony English out on the speedway trying to gain some speed as he rolls out past that dreaded blue cone. Anthony English gonna try and lay down a quick lap here. Check in on the 19 of Zach Workman. Workman struggled last time out. Kind of put himself in a bad spot for this championship battle. But it's not done yet. The 19 still has a shot, and it starts with qualifying. Already Kevin Freis, last week's race winner, putting himself on top of the leaderboard. Les Levy, Zach Fritsch, Alec Giffen, Adam Kilday. These guys putting in some time here. Jeff Crosby Jr. coming across the line up in second. Anthony English goes to the top of the leaderboard with a 50.46, capped off right away by a 50.44 of Hunter Reynolds. Peter DeBorgia clocks in a time. Bubba Winningham in the 66, making his way around. So Reynolds, English, Freis, Crosby Jr., and Les Levy, your top 5. Final minute left of qualifying. There's just a few cars out on the speedway. Andrew Schroeder up to speed. Josh Paul inside the top 10. Schroeder going to take the green flag on his qualifying run. And that one's going to be close for Schroeder. I don't think he's going to be able to get that one in. So with that being said, guys, we are going to step away for our national anthem. No one go anywhere. We'll be back with tonight's starting lineup.
We take you down onto the track for our opening ceremonies.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Please remove your hats.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous flight. O'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
With the Butt Kicker Gamer 2, what you see and what you hear is what you feel. Butt Kicker. The future is feeling.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as the field is starting to roll out for our bumpy Road 250 here in the final race of the Championship 8. Let's get right into our starting lineup for tonight's event. On the inside of row number 1, Hunter Reynolds with a quick time of 50.442. Anthony English to his outside. Kevin Freis, Jeff Crosby Jr. for row number 2. Les Levy, Vicente Guerrero, row 3. Row 4 goes to Zach Fritsch and Josh Ball. Row number 5, Peter DeBorgia and Richard Kuhn. Row 6, Dave Hunt, Adam Kilday, David Overstreet, Andy Brigante make up row 7. Row 8, Alex Giffen and Bubba Winningham. Row number 9, as this is taking on a life of its own. Bubba Winningham, Nate Warren, Adam Strom, Gabe Butler, Stephen Miles, Eric Laurie, Dustin Logston, Rick Sanchez, Andrew Schroeder, and Jimmy Reynolds. As whatever is happening, this is wild. Pace car down and away, and let's hope that doesn't happen again. As the green flag comes out, Hunter Reynolds, Kevin Freis lead this field into turn number 1. Field side by side, everyone onto the back stretch. 26 cars taking the green flag. First lap being led by Hunter Reynolds, Anthony English, Kevin Freis, your top three as they roll in to lap number 2. Kevin Freis locking himself in as the first person to be in our championship 4 in this 2024, or I should say season 13 race series. Zach Workman in the 19, who never gave up last week, finds himself just 19 points below the cutoff line. And if he has a great points night, that will put him back into this thing. He's not eliminated just yet, but man, was it very close last week. Rick Sanchez in the 5, unable to race last week. He's probably about the only driver we have that is in a must-win situation. And if anyone can win this season, it's the 5 of Rick Sanchez. He has the most wins of any driver this season. But after missing the race last week, he is in a desperate situation in this 2-race championship 8 round. We'll see what the 5 can do. Nate Warren in the 16 just turned the fastest lap of the race. Nate Warren, a championship contender, eliminated earlier this season. I believe. Well, obviously it had to have been last round. Duh. Only 3 rounds in our playoff battle. We're in round number 2 as one car into the wall. Nate Warren into the 16, tagged the outside wall, but we stay green. All right, so as the race continues on, shortly after that contact, it has split the field up just a little bit. Nate Warren falling behind 1.7 or 1.2 seconds behind Andy Brigante. So a gap has opened up already. This field's starting to spread apart. I do hope you guys will join me next week for the final race in this series, as we will be at the Daytona International Speedway for the Daytona Night Championship race. Workman trying to go 3 wide early on here. As I said, Workman not necessarily in a must-win situation. But still has to be aggressive, try and get all the points that he can, including some stage wins if necessary. So the 19 tucked in behind the 33. New fast lap goes to the 16 and Nate Warren, as that group has finally caught up to the rest of the pack. So after Nate Warren got into the wall, looks like it made the car a little bit faster. Anthony English, big wiggle in the 44 as he got down below the yellow line. This Legacy Daytona track, the very bumpy Daytona Super Speedway. I will say it was, man, when they repaved it, yes, it was needed, but Daytona lost a lot of character that it had developed because of it. It's starting to get some of it back. So we all knew it would happen sooner or later, having to be repaved. And we knew that the character would come back. And it has. All right, so now that we have a moment, let's take a look at our points as this field rolls into tonight's race. Kevin Freis locked himself in with that race win last week. Hunter Reynolds up 29 points, so Hunter just needs to have a solid race here in the 26. Gain some stage points, get a top 10, all that, and he will make it through. Josh Ball, kind of the same boat. Adam Kilday, Stephen Miles, Anthony English, Zach Workman, and Rick Sanchez, they will be fighting, clawing, and they will not be able to take a breath until the end of this thing. So 7 out of 8 drivers are kind of not sure what's going to happen next. The only guy who's sitting pretty, that's Kevin Freis. He's enjoying his time in the sunshine, just out there to do nothing but win this race and make everyone else sweat a little bit more. And we talked about what happened last week, so let's take a look at that. That wasn't updated. No, it was. It was not. So Kevin Freis did win last week. That's a useless graphic. All right, let's look at stage wins. Kevin Freis talked about it in his post-race interview last week. He got through and into this championship battle based off of his stage wins, his bonus points, and never giving up. Finally picked up his first win of the season last week. And quite the story. But Josh Ball, Hunter Reynolds, Casey Gilchrist, Crosby Jr., and Anthony English, along with Sean McCara, those guys all got 2 stage wins. Everyone else who picked up a stage win is in the single, uno, mono, all the other Spanish, English, Frances words that you can use to describe one. So Workman out in front in the 19. Our stages are going to be split up at lap 25 and lap 50. Workman up 16 spots from where he started this race. He is our biggest mover. Zach Workman, a talented super speedway driver, he is determined to make it into the championship 4. Right now, he is doing everything he should be doing. And he finds himself leading that inside line. Jeff Crosby Jr. on the outside at 33. Picked up 1 win back on August 19th at Talladega, and then got eliminated in the first round. As things stand right now, Crosby Jr. is the highest point earner of the drivers who got eliminated. So he is sitting very strong, but unfortunately for him, the highest he can finish this season in the points is 9th. Peter DeBorgia just 1 point below him. DeBorgia in the 41, sitting kind of mid-pack right here. Tail end of where everyone is double file, so the 41 has found a nice spot to ride around. The drivers who got eliminated from the Championship 16, Jeff Crosby Jr., Peter DeBorgia, Dustin Logston, Nate Warren, Sean McCarron, Casey Gilchrist, Zach Fritsch, and Jimmy Reynolds. All those guys eliminated 2 weeks ago. Quite a few of them are still out here, still fighting. They want to have as many points throughout this entire season that they can. Crosby Jr., Peter DeBorgia, two of the drivers who got eliminated who are still out here. Dustin Logston was holding on tooth and nail to try and get through the season. He is still out here as well, currently sitting in 8th spot in that 81. Nate Warren is out here. We're missing Sean McCarron in this race. Come on. Yeah, we're missing Sean. Trying to look through just to double check. Sean stiffed us here tonight. Only with Casey Gilchrist. I will say that each and every driver is allowed to miss races. I am not judging them for not being out here. And if I am, it's only a little bit. And it's only Sean McCarron and Casey Gilchrist. As we have green flag pit stops happening. Vigente Guerrero, Josh Ball, Stephen Miles, and Adam Strom all hitting pit road. Nightmare Esports all hitting pit lane at the same time. So the 33 and the 19, as everyone gets single file, you're gonna see them probably hit pit road this time. Just a handful of drivers, in my estimation, will stay out, as we have a massive land rush on the pit road. Hunter Reynolds stays out. Kevin Freis on his back bumper. Then it's DeBorgia and Hunt, the second group. Gabe Butler, Eric Laurie, and then Alex Giffen trying to close the gap. That 99 trying to close in. This group making its way off of pit road. First group of drivers who pitted, they are closing in. As Hunter Reynolds and the rest of that group hit pit lane. So Reynolds, Freis, DeBorgia, Hunt, Giffen, Butler, and Laurie all on pit road. Peter DeBorgia in the 41, our current race leader. However, he has got to get up to speed before Josh Ball can catch up to him, and Josh Ball has a full head of steam. Freis pushing on the 41, but here comes that pack. And Zach Workman going to take over the top spot. We go on board with the 19 as Bubba Winningham looks like he was assessed a speeding penalty. Maybe the 17 of Jimmy Reynolds getting a penalty as well. A long stay on pit road for the 66 and the 17. As Workman's gonna get in trouble here. Oh, and around goes the 33. We stay green. So far, we are green. Josh Ball will come away with the race lead. So Ball is our race leader. Zach Workman tried to make that car wider than what it was. Looked like it didn't work out in his favor right up until it came right back into his favor. Oh, the yellow flag has come out. Oh, we're just that far behind. Oh, nothing is working. Yes, that is correct. Nothing is working. All right, with that being said, I'm going to take a moment. I'm going to step away, guys. I'm going to try and reset everything so that it can get caught up. I don't know what's going on. So bear with me. We'll try and get timing and scoring up correctly. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back after this little break.
Racing, you wanted the best, you got them 4 abreast, often imitated, never duplicated, the greatest show on dirt, the world
With the Butt Kicker Gamer 2, what you see and what you hear is what you feel. Butt Kicker. The future is feeling.
Welcome back as the pace car dips down and out of the way. Josh Ball, Dave Hunt, green flag comes out back here in the bumpy road 250. Hunt and Ball side by side into turn number 1. Josh Ball down on the inside lane, Dave Hunt in the 53 on the outside. The 62 of Les Levy pushing on the back bumper of the 1. Nate Ward, who we saw get into the wall a little bit ago. He has made it back up into that second spot in the outside lane to be pushing on the 53. Stage 1 going in at the completion of this lap. And here they come to the start finish line in the 53 of Dave Hunt. Going to be our stage winner. But don't hold me to that. I think there was a rule that eliminated the 1-lap shootouts for the stage wins. And if that's the... Yeah, I have no idea who won the stage. Dave Hunt did it at the end of lap 25, so I'm going to go with Dave Hunt as our stage 1 winner. If it wasn't Dave, then I have no idea who it was, so we'll have to wait and see if race control corrects me or confirms me. But let's go with Dave Hunt for stage 1. Trouble behind the 33 around once again. And the yellow flag is going to come out as Jeff Crosby Jr. went for a spin. So our second caution flag of the night has come out. I know it says our first one, but I had to wipe everything out to get this to start working correctly. Let's take a look and see what brought out the yellow flag. A little bit of checkup, and the 33 just ended up getting the worst end of it. So just a little bit of a checkup, but man, I bet that 33 wished he had never dropped down to the inside line. He'd have been in that middle lane where he went into the tri-oval. He probably would have just been just fine. So yellow flag flies once again, our second yellow flag of the night. let's see if we can't get a word in with our suspected stage winner. Dave Hunt, this is KR up in the booth. Got your ears on, bud?
Yeah, I got you.
Hey, confirm or deny a stage win?
I don't think so.
You know who was stage one?
Whoever was in that caution when that happened, that's who the stage winner would have been.
All right, so if they haven't said, then nobody knows?
Yeah, probably somebody knows, but yeah, I know it wasn't me.
All right, well, I tried to pin it on you, but I guess you don't want it.
Yeah, not this time, I guess.
All right, Dave. Well, all right, thanks for letting me know.
You bet.
All right, so I have no idea then. I got nothing. I got nothing. Anyways, race off of pit road is won by the 88 of Gabe Butler. So our championship 4 will be decided here tonight. The next race, we will crown a champion. That one happens at our nighttime Daytona race. As Gabe Butler, Peter DeBorgia pull back on the pit road. Nate Warren gonna join them. That will give the race lead to the 26 of Hunter Reynolds. Hi, I have poked through all of my lines of communication, and race control just doesn't see fit to let me know who won the stage. So, all well and good. Field is racked and stacked, and we're ready to go once again. Kevin Freis on the outside of Hunter Reynolds. Reynolds electing to be the inside lane. Josh Ball, Les Levy, row number 2. Row 3, gonna be Dave Hunt and Anthony English. So here we go, 2 yellow flags, and we are going to get back after it. Inside line gets a pretty good jump. The 26 and the 1 working very well together here, as a lot of cars have dropped down to the inside lane. Kevin Freis really hoping for that help from the 62 and the 53. So far he's got it. That 25 can do a lot with just 2 cars behind him. So side by side they go once again into turn number 1. Reynolds has the advantage for the moment. Freis, Ball, Les Levy, Anthony English currently round out your top 5, but that changes as they go just a few more feet down the backstretch, because that inside lane and outside lane has a constant back and forth battle. Andy Brigante trying to venture up into the third lane. So far, no one has joined him. He's all by himself. He's got a little bit of a spot here to tuck in behind the 33. Let's see if he takes it. He does join in right behind him. I do want to point out that the fastest lap of the race belongs currently to the 44 of Anthony English. English turning a quick time so far in this race, a 46.18. That 44 getting after it. Gabe Butler, Eric Glory peel off for pit road. They will have enough fuel to make it to the end of stage 2 with that stop that they are making. Those 2 quick yellow flags that we had did put everyone on the lead lap. So Butler and Laurie in danger of going a lap down here, as they will be a 2-car group trying to hold off this very large group. However, they just have to hold them off long enough that everyone has to make a pit stop. So Butler and Laurie have found their own little spot to ride around. Kevin Freis has the lead down the backstretch. Les Levy in the 62. With help from the 53 leading the second lane. Dave Hunt, big wiggle going into the corner that breaks the separation up quite a bit. And so Freis going to come off of turn number 4 solidly in the race lead, but then he has a wiggle himself. And the 62 of Les Levy going to lead that lap. Gabe Butler only about 10 seconds ahead of this group. And they are doing about 10 miles an hour slower. So if you can do your math really quickly, it might tell you just how soon Les Levy and Kevin Freis catch them. But I don't do good math. I do quick math. And my quick math says I have no idea. Not even going to try. But these two drivers, the 88 and the 071, do have a shot here at just logging some of their own laps. Not a lot of pressure. You can see the group, the lead group, onto the backstretch just about the same time that these guys turned off into turn number 3. So they are closing in on him, but Eric Laurie and Gabe Butler just need to let this go a little bit further. Everyone else will start hitting pit road. It's going to be close for Laurie and Butler when the fuel tanks run dry on this group. It's going to be real close. All right, so I'm trying to do a little bit of math, and when I say it's going to be real close, give or take a lap. Like, they could go a lap down, or they could still be ahead when the first group of drivers peel off of pit road. I mean, it is that close. I actually did my best attempt at good math, so if it comes up wrong, just know I say it again. I do quick math, I don't do good math. Who is the 62 and the 19 get together? Les Levy trying to chase it back up the track. We got smoke, we got cars out of shape, and Les Levy able to hold on to it. But a lot of drivers had to get on the brakes, and Gabe Butler and Eric Laurie are going to stay on the lead lap. In fact, they will put themselves in position to win stage number 2, as everyone else will have to come down pit road. And that all started down the backstretch with some brief contact between the 19 and the 62. So the 19 comes down, tags the 62. Les Levy trying to get it turned as he was down on the apron and didn't have any help from the banking. Get in a little bit closer here. As everyone is going to hit pit road. Let's go on board with the 33 of Jeff Crosby Jr. And the 19 just locked in on the front bumper, or on the back bumper just in front of him. And just came down and made contact with the 62. Jeff Crosby Jr. able to hold on to it, so yellow flag comes out. And that being said, guys, gonna step away for a quick break. No one go anywhere. Be right back.
Racing. You wanted the best, you got him for abreast. Often imitated, never duplicated. The greatest show on dirt, the World of Outlaw.
Third yellow flag of the night. Done and over with. Green flag is back out. And here we go once again. Our bumpy road 250 continues to march on here in stage number 2. Just 6 laps to go to figure out who wins stage number 2. Stage 1 still a mystery, so if you won stage 1, just know we all support you and your sponsors and your team and your fans. We just don't know who it is yet. Anthony English in the 44, out in front across the line that time. The 25 giving him a good healthy shot to the back bumper. Zach Workman out of shape, gonna bunch everyone up. A lot of bobbing and weaving. So far we stayed green. Not sure what sent the 19 all the way down through the grass, but he was able to hold on to it. Everyone adjusted their throttle pedal accordingly. We stayed green. They're still fighting. The 88 of Gabe Butler getting shuffled out. He's up in the 3rd lane all by himself. Starting to get 3 wide. Zach Workman in the 19 trying to lead the 3rd lane. Gabe Butler right behind him. Oh, and the 81 and the 071, they go around. 2 cars spin down onto pit lane. Yellow flag comes out. And I believe stage number 2 going to go to Hunter Reynolds. So Dustin Logston and Eric Worre find trouble in the tri-oval. Let's take a look at what happened here. And Logston just not quite clear of the 071. Good news is it looks like very minimal contact for both drivers. So our 4th yellow flag of the night. Now, last time we were here at Legacy Daytona for the Bumpy Road 250. When I say we, I mean it was all of the drivers as I sat in the ER room waiting for my wife to be x-rayed and tell us whether her ankle that was the size of my head was broken or not. But yeah, that race, they had 0 caution flags. Here tonight, we are on our 4th one. Hunter Reynolds leads everyone on the pit road. And we will talk to Hunter just as soon as he makes his way from his pit stall. Long stop for the 26. And the 25 sitting there as well. Let's pull him up and let's see if we can get a word in with our stage 1 winner. Hunter Reynolds, you got your ears on, bud?
Yes, sir. How's it going?
Hey, it's going all right. Tell me a little bit about stage number 2 and how you were able to win that one.
Yeah, this one was a little crazy. Had some fuel mileage going on, and then had some beating and banging up front. Ended up getting the lead, and had my buddy Kevin push me. So it's been an up and down race. We during stage 1 kind of messed up our fuel stop. That was my fault, admittedly, and had to claw back and get some more points for stage 2. So been an interesting race so far. I've been having to mess with my pedals, but you know, we're hanging in there.
All right, Hunter. Well, I'll tell you what, man. Stage 1 is a complete mystery as to who won stage 1. Do you have an idea who it was?
I have no idea. That's way above my pay grade, actually.
Dude, I'll tell you, it's above mine as well. I just was wondering if maybe somebody who was more awesome than me happened to know.
Oh, well, I appreciate that you think that, but however, we need to find someone more awesomer than myself. So.
Awesomer.
Yeah, there you go.
All right. Well, stage number 2 definitely went to the 26. Nice job there, man. Shout outs, thank yous. Anything you need to add?
Yes, sir. Thanks. I'd like to thank all my teammates. Appreciate y'all running. I'd like to thank my dad. Thanks, you've been booth car. Appreciate everybody watching each and every race. Appreciate y'all.
All right, man. Well, let's get back into it. I'm going to put you back down there. And you said, real quick, you said that Kevin Freis pushing hard on you. Is he trying to get you into the championship 4 as well? Because he's already
sure
walked
is.
in.
Oh, yeah. That's the plan. Uno priorities. So.
All right, man. Well, nice job in stage number 2. So far, things are looking good for you two.
Oh, don't say that now. Appreciate it.
Oops.
Whoopsie.
You got this. I got you.
Oh, thanks, Car. I appreciate it.
All right, man. Get back after it. Good luck in the rest of the race.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it.
That is Hunter Reynolds, our stage 2 winner. Sure hope I didn't ruin his race because I said that. The broadcaster's curse is a real thing and momentarily forgot about it. All right, back to the front we go, and that will see the 53 of Dave Hunt on the inside of row number 1 with the 14 of Vigente Gurr on the outside. It's Nate Warren and Richard Kuhn, who I've not talked a lot about here tonight. The 47 of Richard Kuhn, solid, steady, one of those drivers that you want to have in your seat when you just need an excellent finish. Don't need anything flashy, you just need someone to get the job done. That's when you call the 47 of Richard Kuhn. Green flag is out, we are back underway. Man, I just had quite the coughing fit. Here we go. Down the backstretch into turn number 3. Dave Hunt, Vicente Guerrero, Nate Warren, your top 3 as they went into turn number 3. Let's see how this changes off of turn number 4 and into the tri-oval. Vicente Guerrero, driver I haven't talked a lot about here tonight, along with the 47 of Richard Kuhn. You can see these two guys quietly putting together a good race and working their way forward. Hunt and Kuhn both up at least 8 spots from where they started. Our biggest mover, and someone who I did point out but haven't talked about since, that is the 5 of Rick Sanchez. Sanchez in the most must-win situation of all of our championship 8. Right now he finds himself as the 3rd car in the outside lane. Having started deep in the field, he is up 17 spots from where he qualified. He has just been slow and steady and working his way forward. He has had the most wins so far this season. Five wins going to Richard Sanchez. Stephen Miles has 2 wins. Hunter Reynolds 2 wins. And Reynolds, who has picked up a win in that single Uno. 1. No más. No más than 1. Uno más. Just 1. So Sanchez trying to keep his championship hopes alive, and it will be a tragedy if the guy who wins the most races is going to get left by the sidelines due to the fact that he had issues last week. So that's going to be tough. Going to be tough. Oh man, I'm sorry guys. I was really stuck in on what was happening with the 5 because I thought he had something going there, and he sure did. Just realized there was. Oh god. I'm sorry. I got stuck watching it. Be more serious, KR. Fine, okay? Leave me alone. Dave Hunt in the 53, gonna bring out the yellow flag. That car is heavily damaged. Caution on the speedway once again. And Dave Hunt on the pit road with that car up in smoke. Dave Hunt down below the yellow line, gets out of shape. Nate Warren and the 99 of Alex Giffen make contact, and then Hunt hard into the inside wall. Holds it right on the pit road. See if we can't quite catch what happened. The 14 and the 53 make contact through the corner. That's going to check up the field behind them. And you can see the 53 comes away the worst off for it. So Dave Hunt, burning a fast repair, gets back out there, but only one fast repair available to our drivers here tonight. So with that being said, guys, I'm going to take what is hopefully the last break here in this race. Don't hold me to it, because who knows what's going to go wrong next. So with that being said, be right back after this.
With the Butt Kicker Gamer 2, what you see and what you hear is what you feel. Butt Kicker. The future is feeling.
Our fifth yellow flag of the night about to be wrapped up. Vicente Guerrero, Anthony English on the front row for this restart. Zach Fritch, Richard Kuhn, row number 2. Then is Zach Workman and Les Levy for row number 3. Quite a few drivers came down pit road to top off. I will say we are at the point where no one can make it to the end of this race on one pit stop. And we're almost in the territory of 2 pit stops to make it to the end. As the 14 says, no presta. Tells me that all the time. I'm gonna be honest, I have no idea what it means. I am an English-speaking native, and Vicente Guerrero rolls his R's a lot harder than I do. So if no presta is, if it's no good, you know, that's on him. That's not on me, because he told me it means I'm awesome. That's what he told me. Appreciate it, Vicente. That's so nice of you to think that I'm awesome. Here we go. 5th yellow flag pulled away, and the green flag is back out once again. Vicente Guerrero, Anthony English, Richard Kuhn, all battling hard right here. Throw in the 12 of Zach Fritch. Richie side by side with the 47, doing all he can to push on the bumper of the 44. big moment through the tri-oval as Richard Goon tries to take over the race lead. Oh, hard hit for the 47 of Coon. And this is the big one. Yellow flag is out. Looks like the 46 is going to get high centered. And Richard Goon in the 47 with what looked like the hardest impact of everyone in that incident. And this caught a lot of drivers. Workman able to get out of that one. Looks like 1, 2, 3, 4 cars, 5, 6 in that shot, able to get out of there. 7. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Belva Felt says it best. Even the ones who weren't involved were involved. Yeah, absolutely. Nah, Belva, that was a good statement. You don't need to retract that one. I mean, this was for sure a biggin. On board with Richard Sanchez. Sanchez able to get through without contact, but he did have to go through the grass. And Workman able to clear it first and foremost before anyone else. So our 6th yellow flag of the night is out. We have been racing for an hour and 10 minutes. We are on lap 62. All right, I am gonna try and do some math here. As the lights go out on the pace car, we are right. I mean, right on the bubble of making it with one more stop in this race. Oh my goodness. If you have one, when I say we're right on the bubble of making it one more stop, that means we're on the bubble of making it one more stop within our scheduled distance. If we have to go into overtime or extra laps or whatever you want to call it, there could be some people who gamble and gamble wrong. Like, it just is. There's nothing more to say about that. However, if we stay green the entire way, it is going to come down to who hits pit road at the right time. Well, no, that's not what I want to say. It comes down to who can get on and off pit road in the in lap and the out lap the best, because we are right at that bubble. Here we go. Pace car down and away. Green flag is out. 6 cautions so far in this Bumpy Road 250, the final Bumpy Road 250 of the season. And it is the final race in the Championship 8. Just 4 drivers will advance after this round. Somebody is going to go away upset. And by somebody, I mean 4 drivers. There will be 4 drivers who come away from this one very ecstatic because they know they have a shot at the crown next week. Andy Brigante, Anthony English, Dave Hunt, Kevin Freis. That's how your running order is for the moment. Anthony English down on the inside. Kevin Freis in the 25. His mission was to push the 26 of Hunter Reynolds to a stage win. They got it done in stage 2. Now Hunter Reynolds finds himself in 12th spot. Kevin Freis, so far the only driver locked in to the Championship 4 due to the fact that he got the race win last week. Hunter Reynolds, the only confirmed stage winner of this race. We still don't know who won stage 2. Or, I'm sorry, stage 1. So I have no idea what to tell anybody. Andy Brigante, Anthony English, 1 and 2 that time into turn number 1. Brigante in the 13, working the second lane as we have a third lane being developed by the 41 of Peter DeBorgia. DeBorgia being pushed quite healthily by the 14 of Vicente Guerrero. He's got like 17 R's in his last name. Like, what do you... Oh, trouble off of turn number 4. Yellow flag comes out once again. Alex Giffen, Andrew Schroeder finding trouble down off of turn number 4. And we are on our 7th yellow flag of the evening. Oh my goodness, if I could do this correctly. Schroeder in the 48. First of all, I really feel like I should not be talking about the 48 because reasons in baseball. However, I am a professional and I won't let this get in the way of breaking this one down. It is entirely not the Royals' fault and all about the Yankees' fault. No, sorry, not professional on me. Let's look at the 48 here. The 99 of Alex Giffen just clips the right rear of the 48. Schroeder with really not a lot to do in that situation. He was holding his line. The 99 comes up, just misjudges it. Didn't have enough spit on the front bumper, and around they go. I'm not bitter as Andrew Schroeder gets lost in the outfield. I'm not bitter, Andrew. I just not a Yankees fan this season because you beat me. It's fine. It's whatever. You guys better win the World Series so I can say at least we got beat by the World Series champion. I am lost in my own thoughts here tonight because there is zero YouTube chat going on. Belva at least said something once, and I don't know. So if you guys are here, no, Belva's here. Thank you, Belva. Anyone else here, say hello, say hi. Let me know who you're cheering for. Trying to think who I'm cheering for here. We can confirm it's not the 48. Glad he's okay. Glad he gets to keep going. But I am not cheering for the 48. Not tonight. It is what it is, man. As a broadcaster, I'm not supposed to be biased. But I mean, you are wearing the pinstripes, so what do you want from me? Ooh, Jeff Crosby, how you doing? Jeff Crosby's here. Where you been? Where you been, Jeff? We're missing you. We need you out there. Oh, I'm sorry, Belva. I will never mention your name again. This just got awkward. There you go, Schroeder. Mr. Crosby, that is a lame excuse, and we will accept it only because, I mean, it's a pretty good one. But yeah, man, how'd you break your leg and hand? I feel like you've told me this before, but yeah, don't do that again. All right, here we go. Lights are out. 7 yellow flags so far in this race. I know it says 6, but I had to absolutely wipe out everything. Something went wrong in the very early stages of this race for my timing and scoring, so we had to wipe everything out. Either way, I do hope that Mr. Crosby can get back out here as the pace car down and away. Oh, dude, I do remember that. You're right, Jeff. That's what it was. I knew you had said something before, but it has been a minute since what is it, like a month and a half, almost 2 months? So how you healing? How are things going for you? Yeah, it's been about 4 weeks since you said that. No, yeah, I'm still stuck on the 4 to 6. It wasn't yesterday since you said that. Let's just put it that way. So Zach Workman in the 19, one of our 2 drivers who were in a must-win situation. Richard Sanchez or Rick Sanchez in the 5, one of the other ones. Out of the race, Zach Fritsch in the 12. And by out of the race, he is still sitting on pit road. Been there for the last 17 minutes. Down multiple laps. We'll see if Zach Fritsch can get back out there and help his teammates, as we are back under yellow. Trouble through the tri-oval. Andy Brigante going up and over. Brigante with hard impacts. Lands on all 4 and is able to keep going. On board with the 62 of Les Levy for that shot. Sanchez involved, Adam Strom, Richard Kuhn. Some heavy impacts there. And this yellow flag that we have. So with that being said, gonna step away. No one go anywhere. Be right back after this.
Whopper, 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 Junior, Double, Triple, Whopper, Impossible or Bacon Whopper, I rule this day. And BK, have it your way.
With the Butt Kicker Gamer 2, what you see and what you hear is what you feel. Butt Kicker. The future is feeling.
Racing, you wanted the best, you got them four abreast, often imitated, never duplicated, the greatest show under the world of
the most realistic online racing sim ever made. This is iRacing. Detailed laser scan tracks, fully dynamic real world cars, and over 50 series to choose from. 6 online world championships offering over $100,000 in annual prizes. This is the original esport racing game. This is iRacing.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and hopefully we are back. Not everything is up and running, but I did want to get here as soon as I could, so bear with me just a few more minutes, seconds, whatever it takes. I am trying to get everything up and running. I have no idea what is going on here tonight, but it has been a rough one behind the scenes. It has been a rough one on the track. We are within 16 laps of our original race distance. I do hope y'all are still here with me. We have 15 laps to go. So far, everything is looking good. Still working on stuff behind the scenes. Give me just a little bit longer. We're in the far out shot so everyone can kind of look at who they want to look at. Alright, I think we're good. I think I'm in. Somebody, let me know if you're here. I have no idea what just happened. I had to do a completely entire reboot. If you guys are still here and are seeing the race, let me know what's going on your side of things. Right now I have Anthony English and Zach Workman battling for the race lead. Workman, who had a very disappointing race last week, doing all he can to try and win this race. Richard Sanchez, Zach Workman, two of the drivers in a must-win situation. Jeff Crosby letting me know it looks good. Thank you, Mr. Crosby. I do appreciate that. I have no idea what just hit me, but I am glad I am back. Going to do everything I can to make sure that we get through the end of this race. Andrew Schroeder saying hi. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh, more trouble down the back stretch. Apparently a lot happened while I was gone. This is not the first yellow flag. Andrew Schroeder, Dave Hunt, Jimmy Reynolds. Are these? No, I don't think these guys are out of the race. My timing and scoring is trying to catch up with everything. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I have no idea what's going on tonight, but nothing is technology is failing me very hard tonight. I am super frustrated. I hope you guys understand that I'm doing the best that I can, and it's pretty much Andrew Schroeder's fault because the Yankees beat the Royals, and I'm gonna say it, they cheated. I mean, I know it was a fair game, but I know how much the Royals cheat, and the Yankees beat us. So, I mean, take that information as you will. All right, we are in the final 10 laps of this race. Bubba Winningham gets the wave around or the free pass. Bubba, have a good night. Yes, I am seeing that Rick Sanchez out of the race, Dave Hunt out of the race, Andrew Schroeder out of the race. Kind of like the Jets. I mean, the Yankees are still going, so I'm going to go to the Jets. Jimmy Reynolds is out of the race. Andrew, man, you got Andrew, the Jets got Aaron Rodgers. You guys are still out. Meanwhile, the Chiefs suck and they're still winning, so I don't know what to tell you. But the Yankees beat the Royals, so it's fine. All right, back to racing. I'm sorry, I'm getting distracted. There's been too much going on. My ADHD can only take so much. Okay. I am looking hard at everything that I lost. Trying to look at everything I have and figure out what I lost. I have no idea where I was. I know it says first caution, but this is not the first yellow flag. I think we're on like 9 or 10 at this point. Our stats are kind of still the same. All right, some things that haven't changed. Next week is our final race of the season. We will crown a champion, and it will be under the lights at Daytona and not the Legacy Daytona track. It will be at the super smooth, the oh so beautiful racetrack of Daytona International Super Speedway. Sean Miles, Adam Kilday make up the front row for our restart here. Pace car is down and away. Green flag is out. We are back underway with 8 laps to go here in this one. Adam Kilday, Stephen Miles, Dustin Logston, Peter DeBorgia, they are all racing off into turn number 1. Into turn number 3, the 24, Stephen Miles has the race lead. Oh, trouble, we got one up into the air. I don't know what that was. Looked like Eric Laurie in the 071. Finding out his aerodynamic abilities of his race hood.
KR, do you need a friend?
I always need a friend.
All right, well, the 19's wrecked on the fucking tow truck, so let's call this race.
What do we call it? Backwards?
Well, we're already out. We're in the RV watching the race on TV, so.
All right, well, for everyone who is just now tuning in, why don't you introduce yourself?
Hey, everyone on YouTube chat, I'm driver 19 that caused at least 4 wrecks today. So, yeah, now I'm here to call the rest of the race.
I was not ready for that, Zach.
Zach,
kind of the 19 Zach Workman. Listen, I'm all about eating popcorn and having butter, and Zach Workman just showed up with nothing on but butter and popcorn.
I'm just like, like the Kool-Aid man going through the walls and stuff like that. That's how I just showed up to this broadcast booth, so.
Well, Zach, I'll tell you what, man. Not the race you wanted to have, not the championship run you wanted to have. Man, I had some high hopes for you. You never gave up last week, but tonight just didn't go your way.
Yeah, we tried hard. Got some pretty good stage points, stage 1, and then stage 2. We had good strategy, but it just didn't pan out. And then the last stage, the one wreck we got piled into, and then this last one it broke the tow link in the car, and I had 8 minutes required. So, but we didn't give up. So I also appreciate my FSR teammates for just keeping me honest and trying real hard. They really didn't have an incentive to show up. Especially thankful for Mrs. Alyssa Crosby for letting her husband race this race after getting married 2 days before. So I don't know how that happened, but here we are with 3 or 4 laps to go. I can't count, so we'll see who wins between the 85 and the 24. Whoever wins gets in the final 4. I can count that, so.
Well, I'll tell you what, there's no way I would be here 2 days out from being married. So,
yeah, I have no idea how that got cleared and checked. So sure, yeah.
Yeah, both of us, we don't know where to take that because holy cow, what did Jeff say? How did he make?
I don't know. I think I might have pushed his honeymoon to next week just to give me a chance today. So I don't know. I'm sorry, Alyssa, that I took your husband to waste time and not have fun with you. So,
well, first of all, we do have to say congratulations to them for making it to the wedding in between the very important cartoon racing.
Yeah, for real. Like, I heard when Jeff proposed, he didn't even have to get on one knee. So, it's a great job by Jeff.
Oh, this has gone off the rails. I'll tell you what. Hey, Zach, let's focus on racing for like a lap and a half.
We got 2 laps to go. Fourth turn, we'll just say who wins. But yeah, it's a good battle between 24 and 85. As I said earlier, going to the final 4, whoever wins. So we got Peter and Dustin kind of controlling this race to see who gives a better push. As a 85 surges forward, let's see if he jumps to that bottom. He throws a big block. Ooh! 3!
Oop! More contact. Oh, they're not gonna make it to the white flag.
I mean, we're still going. So
no, they're not gonna make it. They're just not gonna make it.
I mean, we're gonna hit the checkered right here. Well, the white flag, whatever
white flag. No, they won't get to the white flag.
I mean, it's 24 surging ahead. White flag.
All right, so they did it just to prove me wrong.
See, yeah. All right, now if you're at 85, what do you do here?
Make your car very wide, like you tried to do in stage 1.
Yeah, I did. I blocked the wall. Jeff's good. Oh, he's going down low. Oh, the 24. Oh my gosh.
Oh no.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, Peter DeBorgia comes away with the race lead. Drag race with the 33.
Is he still rolling? The 24 is still going. I think he might have damage. Yeah, I don't care. It's 41's gonna win, but
all right, here we go. Let me take over. Down into the tri-oval. Peter DeBorgia in the 41 is going to pick up his first win of the season. And holy cow, our championship 4 is completely up in the air.
Go to the 85. He's still rolling. Hand over. He's smoking across the line.
He's trying.
They were within 10 points of each other. I don't know where he's going to finish, but it looks like he's going to cross the line 14th.
Yep, Adam Kilday in 14th. We'll see if that's going to be enough. Peter DeBorgia, however, did win the race.
FSR 1, 2, 3.
Holy cow. Crosby Jr. second, Nate Warren third. Les Levy, another top 5 finish, 2 in a row for the 62. Dustin Logston, man, the 81. Dustin Logston put up a great fight, both personally and on the track.
Yeah, he's recovering from that shoulder surgery, I believe. And
you ever try to drive without a shoulder?
KR, I can't drive with 2 hands, so one hand it's just no bueno over here. Or as my friend Vince
no presta.
say, no presta, baby.
Dude, we have no idea what no presta means, but we're gonna use it.
No shot.
All right, Zach, I'll tell you what. I'm gonna let you talk to tonight's race winner, and hopefully, while you're doing that, someone in race control will let me know what the final point standings are.
Well, to be honest, that's Peter's job. So maybe we can get live mathematications.
You know what? I'm just gonna let you talk to him and try and squeeze it out of him here.
All right, Peter, we know you won. We don't really care. Okay. Who made the final 4?
I believe really close between Kilday and Miles. I think Kilday's going to squeeze in by like a point or 2. So I think it's Kevin, Hunter, Josh. Sorry, Kevin Freis in the 25 Kellogg Chevrolet, Hunter Reynolds in the 26 Reynolds Wrap Ford, Josh Ball in the number 1 Red Bull. I don't know what he drives. Is it a Ford?
Ford.
Okay. And Adam Kilday in the 85. He's in a Chevy, right?
Yes.
He's got like 16 different sponsors. Simability. We'll go with that one.
All right. Well,
that's my guess.
Final 4 right here. Peter DeBorgia, 100% confirmed, probably. Anyways, we do care that you won. So how'd you do it?
I was really just committed to that 24 the entire last restart. That was all I was thinking about, was the bet that I made with you, Zach Workman, when Adam Kilday and Stephen Miles both entered Mondays, and we were talking about who would get a win first, who would get a championship first. You put your sponsors on his car, I put an Extra Life sponsor on his car, on Miles' car. Kilday got a Saturday championship first, Miles got a Saturday championship last week, and I was like, hey, wait a second, this is I can kind of control my own destiny here. And then they swapped places multiple times, and I don't know, it all shook out, and then it was like 3 FSR cars in the front and the backstretch. It was not how I thought it was going to go, not how I'm sure they wanted it to go, but I'll take the table scraps, I guess.
Yeah, I totally forgot about our charter battle. So that was great. Who do you want to shout out?
Well, I'm sorry that you're not in the Final 4.
No, you're not.
We were here to help him tonight as much as we could. We did everything we could there to work it out, and
they really weren't care.
They destroyed a bunch of cars, not just his, but plenty of others too.
Peter's just polite. He's so nice.
Yeah,
he says nice things about me. So just imagine what he says about you behind closed doors.
Did you see the flowers he gave to the 24? It just, he does not care about the 19.
I'll tell you who I do care about. Extra Life Game Day is next Saturday, November 2nd. 24-hour stream kicking off on my channel there, raising money for Children's Miracle Network Hospitals. Mine is one at Johns Hopkins Children's Center,
Baltimore,
Maryland.
That is something we can get behind.
Yep, so be sure to check that out. Anyone who was behind me tonight at any time got to see my paint scheme, which showed how far we were along on that journey. I wasn't in front of too many cars, so I don't think I got to do a good job advertising.
Technically, you were in front of everyone?
At the very end, but everyone's dead, so.
All
right,
Peter.
That's happening next week, and what's it called? Anyone else who needs a last-minute paint scheme or something to try and get something for a different league or next season, hit me up. I'm looking to get every last little penny I can towards that goal, so if you're interested, just let me know. But thank you, KR, and hey, cool, thanks for going to the booth too, Zach. I'm sure he appreciated it.
I did not,
I scared him,
but I had no choice.
I just started screaming, and he pooped himself.
Twice.
So a regular Monday, got it.
Yeah.
Yep. All right, Peter, thank you very much, man. Nice job picking up that first race win of the season. Congratulations, bud.
I think you guys.
All right, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Peter DeBorgia, our race winner. Zach, you've done such a great job. Why don't you talk to our second place finisher?
Okay, I guess I have to. All right, Jeff Crosby somehow gets married and then immediately gets into car. Don't know how wife passes that, but she gets the vibe check from me. Anyways, besides your wife, what else did you do this weekend?
Not really much. Just celebrated, dude. Just celebrated. That's all we did.
All right, that's great. All right, how did you get the second place finish tonight? Why did you turn the 24?
No, I got up to the wall there as close as I can, and he just kept coming up, and there was nothing I could do. If I would have checked up, everybody would have wrecked there, honestly.
Anything else just kept coming up?
Yeah.
No, not yet. That's next week.
Yeah, it's next week.
Yeah, they were supposed to go today, but now they moved it next week because he's like, my friend Zach that I've seen twice ever needs my help in this video game car. Sorry, babe. And then he just gave her a hand to the face.
No, it was already planned for the 29th, so we're good. But it was definitely a crazy little finish there. A lot of checkups, and at the end there, just try to keep it straight. And I mean, I don't know how 3 FSR cars were able to finish there, but I don't know if that's happened this season, but that's pretty awesome.
Yeah, they came to help me, KR, and I am up here in the booth 11 laps down, and they finished 1, 2, 3. I don't know how this happens. I'm just bad.
I got nothing. I mean, I can't argue your statement.
But any shout outs you want to give, Jeff?
Yeah, definitely want to give a shout out to my wife here. She's falling asleep, but we're gonna just get through this week and go on our honeymoon, and then definitely want to give a shout out to FSR. I know we wanted to get Workman there a win, but a lot of things just happened there. I think we had like 10 cautions, so couldn't get it going. I want to give a shout out to KR, you in the booth there in turn 3. Appreciate all that you do, and anybody else that's watching.
Well, I'm gonna give you a little advice, Jeff. I'm not married myself, but don't have her watch these last like 5 laps.
Hey, Jeff, I've been married a long time. I do remember my first few weeks of being married. Congratulations, man. It's an awesome feeling, and awesome job.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it. It's been awesome the past few days. So
absolutely. So, man, I'll tell you what. I'm glad that you guys are married and heading to your honeymoon. Zach, on the other hand, he's poo-pooing it because he doesn't know what it means to be married. But Jeff, man, enjoy it, and just glad to have you here. Hope to see you on the other side, bud.
Yeah, for sure, man.
On the other side of what?
Don't worry about it. Jeff, nice job.
Thanks, buddy.
All right, Zach, you got one more person to talk to. Who's it going to be?
No, lucky me, Nate Warren.
Nate Warren, you want to talk to Nate? He finished third.
I suppose. I guess I can talk to him.
All right, well, let's talk to him. Take it away, bud.
All right, Nate. All right, so we asked the 2 other guys what they did over the weekend. I know you don't do much, so we'll just skip past that portion. How'd you get third?
Well, trying to help my buddy Zach Workman get a dub, but you know he sucks. He's terrible, and you know it was pretty cool there. You know, we're going down the backstretch, and you know there's a whirl of smoke, and next thing you know, we're FSR 1, 2, 3, baby.
Did you ever consider just pulling out and just dumping your teammates?
So bad. I wanted to catch him so bad.
I
thought for a second, if Jeff would have just hurried up and pulled out and side drafted, I would have had him. But
you just gotta pull out.
I mean, so far successful, I think.
Pulling out. What else you gonna say?
Yep, that's what we do, FSR. We just pull out. Sometimes. KR, if this is the last broadcast, I am sorry.
I'm just charging you for the failed ones.
Hey, KR.
I can't hold it together much longer.
Who do you want to shout out, Nate, before we get canceled off the air?
Shout out to the newlyweds, the Crosbys. Shout out to my beautiful wife, my 2 kids, Marvin, Allen. Both got birthdays this week. Happy birthday. And yeah, we're chilling.
All right, well,
that's you want to shout out.
Nate, I'm going to be honest. I have no idea where the points have fallen for anything, but I do know you finished third. So, nice job. Zach, however, will not allow me to be in next week's broadcast because Jimmy's going to look at this and be like, WTF. So,
well,
if I don't talk to you next week, I hope you win the race.
Yeah,
I would love to win the race next week.
I mean, if you know next week you're not canceled, you might have to do a full broadcast.
I will be canceled within 2 hours. What are you talking about next week?
What do you? I mean, we'll tell Fritz to fire up the stream and go on his way.
Did you start talking about Kamala Harris on air?
No, no.
Now we are.
We were close to, but now we are. So, watch out, camel spit.
Nate, just leave, please. Thanks it's a good job on the 3rd place. Thanks for the help today, but
this out, my wife's gonna be sad.
Well, your wife's gonna be sad. Why?
She wants her shout out, bro.
Oh, right. Shout out Adrian Warren.
Oh crap! Oh. Hey, Nate, is she nearby?
Yeah.
Put her on the mic.
Yeah, let's get her up in the booth.
We have already ruined everything. Let's go for it more.
I mean, might as well. Last broadcast go out with a bang.
What's up?
Adrian, how's it going?
Good. How are you?
Good. Did you? Are you real proud of your man for a top 3 finish in video game racing, in which he spends less time with you and your children?
No, I'm just kidding. Of course.
All right, Miss Warren, thank you very much for tolerating this. We appreciate you, and I hope you know that Nate does love you, and he talks about you in only great ways.
I've literally never heard him speak your name, so I just don't know.
He's great.
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
Yes, he is.
KR, can we get Mrs. KR up here?
She is long gone. No.
Oh, no.
She knows better.
All right. Well, this is great.
Yeah. All right. Well, we're just gonna say that this one has gone off the rails from the moment that you shouted into my ear.
I saw you lonely, so I'm like, he needs a pal.
I am never lonely at Farmers Only.
No. Oh God, we need to stop this. I'm gonna leave now.
All right, bud. Well, man, I did hope you made it through, but it didn't go your way. Two races in a row.
No, we had computer issues the first race, and this race, I don't know. We were up there. Like, I was trying real hard, but the skill issue came about and just wrecked my chances. So the 4 guys, whoever made it, way better than me. So thank God.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of getting wrecked, is your baby mama? She need a real man?
What is this? What?
I'm just asking for a friend. He looked at her and says she's cute.
I mean, I can ask her that. She probably would say yes. She would throw me under the bus. So I'm not going to talk to her about this. But probably the answer is yes.
Dang. All right. I won't throw you under the bus either, since she will.
Please end this.
All right, man. Well, nice job here and interrupting the broadcast. Just know I did enjoy it. Whether or not we get to come back next week is a different story. But
you're so welcome. I'm glad that I can be part of the last broadcast.
Face. That's all I gotta say.
Oh, that's great. That's all I want.
So, all right, guys, we're gonna get out of here. Thank you very much for joining us. Don't forget, next week is the final race. Hopefully it's here, and hopefully it's me who's doing the broadcast. Zach, you're in the booth. It could go anyway. Who knows?
We'll see.
We'll see. He swings for both teams. Who knows? So until then, y'all stay safe. Have a good night.
Whopper, 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 Junior, Double, Triple, Whopper, Impossible or Bacon Whopper. I rule this day. MBK,